Hello and welcome to Circadians First Light, solo mode, in about 3 minutes. Preview copy used. Part of our ongoing program to promote New Zealand gaming. This is the solo only review and assumes you have watched the other video to understand the basics of the game. In order to win the solo game, you must outscore your AI opponent over 8 rounds. Set up the game as you would for a multiplayer game, but ensure that all of the location boards are on their one player side. Place the AI opponent board within reach, along with the AI behavior deck and a set of dice for them. Then place a harvester ring for both the AI and yourself. Collect 5 item cards and decide which 3 to keep. In this example, I'll be using Rosalind, who gets an extra die each turn. So the bonus die at the academy with the captain's hat is a bit of a waste. Instead, I pick the sleep capsule to score points for dice at the end of the game, and the soda supply and engineered bot. This means my strategy for this game will focus on getting depository cards built. I will get a discount on them from the soda supply, and each one I collect will be worth extra points with the engineer bot. Player turn. At the start of each turn, turn over an event card. This effect only applies to the human player, so maximizing its advantages or minimizing its impacts are key. In this case, we will want to get a cheap lab or a foundry upgrade during our turn. Next, roll and assign your dice as you would in a regular game, noting there is no need for a screen as the AI player doesn't care what you're placing. With our starting resources, we won't be able to get both a lab and a foundry upgrade, so I select an opening which would allow me to get either. I also place the 3 in the farm because I am expecting to get more dice next turn and we will need algae to use them. The AI player starts with 3 dice and 2 actions. Draw 2 of their action cards and resolve each one after the other. For the first card drawn only, check the number at the top and move the harvester that direction until it contacts a crystal or the edge of the board. Then check each action step by step to see if the AI can do it. They have no crystals, so cannot spend them to do the depository action listed at the top of the card. So they do the second action, placing a 4 at the academy and collecting 2 extra dice. For the second card, they still have no crystals, so their action would be to claim 2 crystals and then place a 2 in the first market slot. Now we get to take our actions. The Foundry is cost-free, so we use a 2 to get a shuttle there that will reduce water costs for 1 die a turn. Then we use our 5 and 2 power to move the harvester onto this space in order to gain algae and an extra die for next turn. We then collect our harvester resources, the resources from the farm, the dice we placed on the foundry and control room, and the bonus die from Rosalind's ability. This turn has set us up to start making some powerful moves on the second round. The AI then reclaims its dice and gathers resources. Because it has all 5 available dice, it claims 3 crystals. Keep playing until all 8 turns run out and then match your score to the AI's. Why would you like this game? As this simple example shows, there is a lot of planning and forethought required in Circadians First Light. Maximizing your actions, equipment and powers are essential to generate a good score. The AI will also power up throughout the game, and these upgrade cards significantly increase its capabilities as the game progresses, the final one allowing it to play 3 cards. The AI will also trade with the visitors, locking up spaces you might want to use, and has a tendency to go hard at the depository, so you get a real feel for the board space shrinking on you. Each of the leaders in this game will ensure you can play the game multiple times, not relying on the same path to victory. The best thing about this game solo is understanding how the AI ebbs and flows, and adapting your plans and placements after you see what it does. However, plenty of solo players do not like beat your score games, even if they do come with an AI opponent. If that sort of solo experience is not for you, you might want to skip this. And setup and takedown time is on the higher end. This is not a game you can whip out and start playing almost immediately, like say Onirim or Friday. The AI in this game is an evolution of that developed for Architects of the West Kingdom, and it also compares quite favourably with the Chronobot from Anachrony. Circadians First Light, an alien brain burner. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and check out our Patreon.